Men who date significantly younger women only. When someone's 18, early 20s, a woman, and she's still figuring out herself, and then the guy's 40 plus, sometimes I wonder, I'm like, where is your headspace at? Okay, if it's just physical, that's one thing, but I also have a sensitivity to that of power dynamics, and because the younger person is still developing their fucking frontal cortex. I've talked about this online and I get a lot of pushback, like, you're just old and bitter. I'm like, I at the time did not know better. I didn't know what I was giving up. If the older man is genuine in their intentions, kind and all that, that's fine. I'm not denying that there could be like a true love, a true connection there. As the older man, like, you have more life experience, you know your boundaries better, you know what you want in life. Possibly the younger person doesn't have that yet, and if you take that advantage of that or use that to your advantage, I'm not cool with that. And I do feel like a lot of men who do date super young like that, they do.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Will modern women ever realize their double standards make them look stupid? Not really. We live in a time when women can hit men without a problem, and even men go to jail despite being the victim. No questions asked. But when the woman gets hit or even pretends to be punched in the face, she can easily go to the police and get the man in jail as well. The man's gotta prove himself while society believes women no matter what. This might be an extreme double standard, but you get the point. When it comes to relationships, all these things apply as well. Younger women love bragging about how easy it is to get older men with their lives together, but when they get old and can't get men on demand, they blame younger women, or rather older men, for not wanting women who have been around the block for fun. Accountability is a concept that these women never get, and when it's time for the reality check, instead of admitting their nature and moving on, they try to justify their choices like there's no tomorrow.
When an old man is trying to pursue an 18-year-old, his sperm is no longer swimming.
No.
How old do you think your OnlyFans subscribers are, honey?
I don't know.
What does that have anything to do with
Probably
a personal relationship?
But sexualizing, if you're okay with old men, 50-year-olds, 6-year-olds jacking off to your fucking pictures, then what problem do you have? Are you serious?
Am I
double standard in any way?
Oh girl, I can't even fucking talk because you're literally screaming and fucking being so rude right now.
Go on then.
No, I'm like getting pissed off because you can't, like, anytime I try talking, you just interrupt.
That was the only time. That was the only time this whole show. But if you want, you can go ahead now. I'll be quiet.
You're just screaming. You're fucking throwing hand signals. You're gonna hit somebody, bitch.
I think we should.
He grabbed the popcorn and put Giles music on. Epic. Shout out to Brian for that one. Anyway, you get the point, right? These modern women love mocking men, but once they get mocked themselves, it's just outrageous and everyone should kneel to them as if they were fucking queens. If, at all, they're nothing but practice, not women to put on a pedestal. In today's video, we're mocking modern women's double standards, especially when they hate younger women for wanting older men, and older men for wanting younger women after being younger women themselves. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one.
Embrace your masculinity.
A 90-year-old man can still have a child. For a woman over 40, it's nearly impossible. Looks like saying that is offensive, but a woman like that OF girl who's not even hot can mock old men because she says their sperm doesn't function that well. Interestingly, when she gets put in her place because she's got no brains at all, and even gets destroyed by another woman, all she can do is shame those who disagree with her. Modern women get everything served on a silver platter, and whatever they do is okay because society will give them a pass. They can have sex on a first date and ghost a guy if they think his sex wasn't good enough. They can open an OF page and make money off thirsty dudes and mock them instead of being grateful to them. They can even destroy a man's life with false allegations, and the police will assume he was the one who punched her. However, when men mock women for being hoes and crying over their bad decisions, men should reconsider what they're doing and ask for forgiveness. Sorry, but ain't no man doing that, especially after treating him like shit. All those double standards should serve as an example of how women can use double standards left and right without a problem, while men are told to respect women no matter what. As if women were some sort of angels. In reality, men might shut up instead of speaking up, but deep down they know what they want. They just don't say it not to be called predators, insecure, and whatever new age names modern women come up with.
I cannot believe Mia Khalifa said this.
Any guy who goes after a girl significantly younger than them is severely lacking in their life. And I mean that.
Mia Khalifa, I get it.
Delusional women apart, because she's got to understand that she's been that younger woman she criticizes now. Let's see an article that talks about why men prefer younger women. The title is, Men Prefer Younger Women Not for Their Firmer Bodies, but Their Greater Admiration. And the author is Zoe Williams. Yeah, a woman. Let's check it out. The French novelist Yann Moix claims a 50-year-old woman's body is unlovable, unlike a 25-year-old's, but the truth is that the young tend to respect the old, and that is what older men desire. There is a maximum number of times a woman can get annoyed about what a French intellectual thinks about her arse. I thought I'd hit it in the 90s when Michael Houellebecq did an elaborate 300-odd page analogy between sexual liberation and free market capitalism, which concluded that women were destroying men's dignity. It was a hard left version of Jordan Peterson that was, if you can possibly imagine such a thing, even more annoying. Yet, when the novelist Yann Moix announced this week that 50-year-old women were too old to love, the body of a 25-year-old woman is extraordinary. The body of a woman of 50 is not extraordinary at all. I felt that old and delicious indignation. It's not the talking about us like we're meat. It's not the generalization or the brass neck of a guy who is 50 himself, and about as extraordinary to look at as an upturned shopping trolley in a canal. It's just dishonest. There is nothing more contemptible than a home truth that isn't true. Men don't like younger women because their flesh is firmer, but because their opinions are a bit less firm, or at least that's the hope. Anyone 20 years younger than you tend to assume you're right about most things. Some men will trade in a lot of shared cultural reference points for a bit of admiration. Likewise, the cliche is that young women date older men because they are richer, whereas nearer the truth is that they seem to know a lot of useful stuff.
It's like, I've noticed that older women use that as a shaming tactic to men anytime they date a woman in their 20s. And the thing is this, ladies, it's biological. Just like you want a man that's taller than you and makes money and is successful and has security, men want young, beautiful women. If you're in your 30s, sorry to the ladies here at the table, you ain't going to be able to compete with the 21-year-olds. It's a fact. Sorry. Like, Mother Nature gives you your gifts and Father Time takes it away, baby.
The harsh truth about why men prefer dating younger women. A lot of women do not want to accept this reality, but men at our nature, we prefer to show the world to a woman and have new experiences with a woman. The older a woman is, the more likely that she's already been through some experiences that most men would like to share with a woman. This is who men are. And the worst thing a man wants is to have to experience a woman that is not so new to him. She has seen it all and done it all. This is why men and women are judged differently based on our value. A man's value increases the older he gets, the more mature he gets, the more experience he has. But men don't value that in women. The sooner women accept that and embrace that reality, then they will have better success with men in dating.
Let's stop here for a moment. Older men often prefer younger women for sure, not just because of physical appearance, but also because they perceive younger women as having less emotional baggage and a more open-minded attitude toward their opinions and accomplishments. When a man is with a woman who is significantly younger, she often looks up to him and assumes he knows best, which can boost his ego and make him feel admired. That's all men want after years, if not decades, of rejection, pitfalls, and mistakes in life and business. Men prefer younger women not only because of looks, but because they're far more coachable than a feminist woman who has been ran through by the entire block. The age gap can create a dynamic where the older man is more experienced and knowledgeable, and the younger woman looks to him for guidance and wisdom. This dynamic can be appealing to some men who enjoy being in a position of authority and respect, which is something society is trying to destroy. If you don't believe me, which I assume you do, just think of the whole Hollywood industry. The movies they put out portray men as scumbags and women as queens. Another major example is the recent Barbie movie, with propaganda such as, "She's everything, he's just Ken." Furthermore, dating a younger woman may offer a chance to escape the complexities of previous relationships. Younger women might have had fewer long-term relationships or life experiences, which can mean less emotional baggage and drama. This fresh perspective can make interactions feel more straightforward and less complicated, allowing the older man to focus on enjoying the present. Plus, younger women can freely say they want older guys all the time.
Is a 10, but is 35 years old.
Smash. Smash. I like older men. Yeah. Smash. Smash.
Fast, yeah.
What's your age?
I'm 23.
And what's the limit for you?
25, 26 probably.
Smash.
Oh, definitely smash.
Yeah. Like older guys?
Oh, for sure.
Ideal age range for you?
Definitely over 30.
How old are you?
24.
Let's go, older guys!
Smash. Old. Smash. Smash. Smash.
Oh, smash.
Are you a mom?
I have 2 kids, yeah.
Inspiration for the girls out there.
Additionally, younger women are often seen as more carefree and adventurous, which can be attractive to older men who may want to relive their youthful days or experience new things with a partner. This shared sense of exploration and excitement can lead to a fulfilling and dynamic relationship. Let's keep on reading. When I was 21, I went out with a 34-year-old Australian. He seemed impossibly mature. He wore aftershave and drank only Wolf Blass. Still, if I smell Aramis, I believe it's wearer on a huge range of things, especially directions. However, during an argument about money, he tore up 250 quid and flushed it down the toilet. After that, I wondered how grown-up 34 really was and started going out with the 40-year-old. Intensely self-aware and embarrassed by the age difference, he spent a lot of time insisting that I shouldn't take him seriously because he hadn't changed his mind since he was 25. So, we were essentially the same age. He would compare his life choices mournfully with the superior ones made by his friends. Tony would never go out with the 25-year-old. He wants a woman who can talk about Hawkwind. I can talk about Hawkwind. What shall I say? It's not the same. For a while, I was two-timing him with a 50-year-old, so the aggregate age of my sweethearts was 90, and they do know a thing or two, older people. They know what to order, why the washing machine is broken, how to drive, how to peel garlic, but very quickly you get used to what they know, and are often astonished by what they don't know, and your admiration and credulity gives way to a more peer-to-peer style relationship. Shortly after that, it ends. When you've signed up for an admirer, the last thing you want is someone who takes the piss like everyone else and can't pick Lemmy out of a lineup. It's hard to admit that you don't like a challenge, much easier to traduce a 50-year-old saggy body, but it's not on our own account that we, the rattled middle-aged, deride moi and his bogus body fascism. It's on behalf of our younger sisters. He thinks they are pushovers, which they ain't. In a society where women often want to put up a fight even against other women, it's not uncommon for some to feel the need to provide excuses to explain why men might prefer other types of women. For example, young women with no baggage. However, women don't challenge this tendency of self-justification, nor recognize that individual preferences are subjective and should be respected. Yeah, they can ask for the goddamn galaxy while men are not allowed to have their own standards. When women compare themselves to others or seek reasons for men's preferences, it negatively impacts their self-esteem and overall well-being because, despite their so-called strength and independence, they really depend on everyone else's opinions. Every person is unique, and there is no universal standard for attractiveness or desirability. Men, like women, have diverse tastes and are drawn to a variety of qualities in a partner, while most of them want younger women. Attributing men's preferences solely to external factors or making generalizations about what they find appealing not only diminishes a woman's self-worth, but also oversimplifies the complexities of human attraction. When men try to explore their preferences openly, they may face harsh judgment from society, leading to a fear of expressing their true desires and instead doing what they want without asking for permission or approval. The fear of being labeled as discriminatory or chauvinistic can push them to conform to societal norms and suppress their authentic selves, or rather, go abroad, get women who don't fight over petty stuff, or even go solo. This double standard hinders men's ability to freely explore their preferences and connect with partners who genuinely resonate with them. Women should, but never will, understand that the spectrum of human attraction is vast and dynamic. Each woman loves saying that she knows her worth and everyone should as well, so she feels free from the burden of justifying her preferences or feeling inadequate due to someone else's choices. However, men are always bad people for just wanting a woman who brings peace and not fights to the table.
In common.
So she's not younger than me, she's not skinnier than me, and she's not prettier than me. Then why couldn't it just be me?
Because she's softer than you. She's quieter than you. She doesn't yell at me. She doesn't call me an idiot or tell me to shut up all the time. She listens to me. She's nice to me. She doesn't make me feel like the only thing stopping her from being happy is me.
Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.